Hi everybody, Laura here from My Favorite Things. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've got a couple of holiday themed projects to share with you featuring products from the latest September release. I'm going to start with the new Stitch Tall Triangle STAX Die-namics die set, and this comes with 5 different sizes of triangles, and here they are in all their geometric glory. You know how I love, as soon as I saw the triangles, I was like, bada boom, bada bing, I'm going to make a Christmas rainbow with those triangles. So here I pulled out some solid color cardstock out of my scrap bin, and I'm going to die cut each one of these colors with the largest triangle in that Stitch Tall Triangle STAX Die-namics die set. Okay, so I'm working my way through the Christmas rainbow. I call this the Christmas rainbow. It just felt right. You know, you do a lot of shades of green and then you work your way until you stop at red. And it feels somehow like a Christmas rainbow. Now, I didn't do the mathematics on this, but I just figured if I die cut enough of these, it would complete a shape somehow. I was wrong, but I'll show you how I remedied that. Now, I covered a panel of white cardstock with tape runner. I'm going to slap down these triangles, and I kind of make a meeting point over on the left side, just a sweet pocket. I don't know, I just chose that area. So I'm doing all these meeting together. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to pull out the old paper trimmer, the old guillotine, and trim off the excess. It's nice to do this now that I have a straight edge, so I can butt that up on my paper trimmer and get a nice, precise, clean cut. It's all about being nice and precise. Isn't that the truth in life? Okay, so here we go. Gonna finish working my way through the holiday rainbow order. There's a new jingle for you. Okay, so here's where I come to figure out that all of these triangles do not, in fact, meet. I have a slight little gap right there, and I was like, uh-oh. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to know when to roll with it, and you got to fake it till you make it. And okay, so here I am trimming off the excess, and I decided to die cut one more triangle, this time out of some pink. When you don't know what to do, add a little pink. That's my philosophy. I just feel like pink brings the party. I don't know, something about it. I'm a pink lover. Are you a pink lover? I am. Okay. Trimming off that excess. And now we're going to start with the sentiment. I forgot to mention the size of my panel is 3.5 inches wide by 4 3/4 inches tall. Now for the sentiment, I'm using the Joy, Peace, Love Die-namics die set. And there are 4 different cute little holiday sentiments that you could use together, but I like that you can use them individually because I'm just going to use the word joy. While I have it all still intact, I slap on some foam tape so I can pop this up right in the sweet spot. I put a little post-it tape on there to hold it all together. Take off that outer part, pull out the star, bada boom, bada bing. And okay, so here I am popping this up on a white card base. And do you see that delicious border around the edge? That's what gets me out of bed in the morning. I decided to emboss a coordinating sentiment from the Itty Bitty Holiday stamp set. It's a cute little stamp set with classic, no nonsense, never go out of style, always there for you when you need them sentiments. I'm telling you, they're perfect ones. So I embossed it in white onto black, sending holiday cheer. I thought that paired nicely with the word joy. Okay, so I trim that little sentiment strip, pop it up right below, and then add a few embellishments. Bada boom. There you have a simple, graphic, but cheerful holiday card. I'm going to do one more because I just had to show you another variation with the Stitch Tall Triangle STAX Die-namics. Okay, this time starting with the second to largest triangle. And I'm going to die cut each one of these with the next size smaller. So we're going to go like smaller, smaller, smaller. We're creating like an optical illusion, drawing your eye into the center, but it's also kind of Christmassy. So you've got that Christmas rainbow, you've got the optical illusion. We're also going to have dimension coming out the wazoo because dimension is life. Okay, we're on the yellow. And I'm using a little post-it tape to hold it down. I'm trying to center each one of these as I work my way down. Now this is the smallest little itty bitty triangle, and I'm doing that into some orange cardstock. I should interrupt this video for a little pup date on Hank the Tank. Guess what I found out today? Dogs are not supposed to eat acorns. and Hank ate a bunch of acorns, and poor little thing threw up 3 times. I want to talk about foam tape. On this card, I'm using a thin foam tape. I want to compare it to my Scotch. If you can see, this thin one is like half the thickness of the Scotch, and I like it on a project like this where I'm adding a bunch of layers because it doesn't get too bulky, but it still gives you that bit of shadow that I love, a little bit of dimension, but just a smidge of it. And I bought that foam tape when I was in Germany. I'll try to find, if I can find it here in the States, because I'm going to want to buy another roll of it. It's fantastic. It's nice to have a lot of different thicknesses of foam tape. Once I stack those all up, I put some tape runner and I pop that onto a white card base. Going to use that same Joy word die from the Joy, Peace, and Love Die-namics, but this time I did it out of gold metallic foil. Little foam tape on that doodad, and I'm going to pop this up right in the center of that beautiful triangle Christmas optical illusion, like that dimensional illusion. Pop the star out, and now I debated on adding a coordinating sentiment, but I didn't want to cover up any of that red cardstock, so I'm going to leave it at that. And there you have 2 very clean, graphic, geometric, right up my alley holiday cards. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure and check out the September release with My Favorite Things. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.